Coming at you live from Johnson Arena in Jeffersonville, Indiana. You are listening to 98.5 WJHI LP Jeffersonville, your home of the Red Devil Network. I am Blake Deems, joined by Connor Seifrey, and we're live for the first televised matchup of the Jeffersonville Lady Red Devils basketball season as they take on the Silver Creek Dragons outside of Sellersburg, Indiana. Connor, how are we feeling about tonight's matchup?
I'm feeling great. You know, these teams, they're some of the best in the area. Last year, I got to say, their matchup was one of the best games I saw that year. It was a fight till the end, and it was just such an enjoyment to watch.
So we're going to get started underway here. Maya Johnson's on the tip-off for the Red Devils. She's going to win it. She was going against Brooklyn Wren. All right, it's going to go to Carter. Carter's going to find Reese top of the perimeter, leading scorer for the Red Devils this season. It's going to be quickly stolen by number 14, Brooklyn Wren, and she's going to send it up. She's going to find a man in the corner. That is going to be Jared Gant, the former Red Devil transfer to Silver Creek this season. We're going to go back to the top of the key as the Dragons hit the reset. It is loud here in Johnson Arena. Nearly a turnover here for the Dragons. This is going to be taken to the paint. It's going to be a man in the corner. It's going to be Gant. Gant's going to take the three. Heavily contested by Elle Marble, and the Red Devils are going to gain advantage here. Brooklyn Carter, she's going to send it up to Elle Marble, the junior for the Red Devils, and the and one is up. And the and one is good. Elle Marble's going to take it for the first and one opportunity of tonight's matchup. So Elle, an excellent scorer for this Red Devils team. She started ever since her freshman season. I got the pleasure of calling both her freshman and sophomore year, and she's gotten continuously better as the days went on. So an opportunity to go up 3-0 here for the Red Devils. 7:23 to go here in the first period of play. Marble, this free throw is up. This free throw is good. 3-0 Red Devils.
Beautiful shot. Beautiful
that
shot.
was beautiful. Nice arc, nice rotation on the shot as well. So Gant's going to be taking it up for the Dragons. We're going to get those starting lineups in just a moment. She walked right there. She was too far down in the post. And real quick for the Red Devils, your starting lineup, Maya Johnson. She's going to be the one at center. Brooklyn Carter, she's a guard. Sophia Reese as well. Elle Marble's at forward with Miranda Mason. So you're going to have 2, 3, 4 seniors in the starting lineup for the Red Devils. This one's going to be turned over quickly, and the Dragons are going to lose control of this ball. Finds Gant at the top of the key.
She gets that one to fall.
So Miranda Mason's going to start the break for the Red Devils. Finds Sophia Reese. She's going to take it all the way. She nearly traveled, and that is what they're going to call. So a turnover by the Red Devils. Bit of sloppy play between both teams so far, but that's what you're expecting.
Moving a little too fast, I'd say.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Connor. And we know Coach Norman loves to play fast.
Yes, he does.
So Gant's going to be inbounding here for the Dragons. We're going to get those lineups right now. Haley Foley, Kara Gant, Brooklyn Wren, Lydia Wright, and Olivia Johnson are the starters for the Dragons tonight. They're having trouble getting it up court, but Gant's using her speed. She blows by this defense. They got a wide open lane. It's a 3-on-2. She nearly took it all the way in, but it's going to be a turnover on the Dragons as we sent over the head of Lydia Wright as the Red Devils gain possession here. Maya Johnson, she's going to be inbounding here for Jeffersonville. She's going to find Brooklyn Carter as this Red Devil offense looks to reset. She finds Miranda Mason, the senior, one of the best scorers in all of the Hoosier Hills Conference. Over to Sophia Reese, down to Maya Johnson. She's got the height down there. It's going to be turned over. She just lost control of that ball. Good defense by her on Gant.
A few out-of-control passes for the Dragons.
So here's Carter. She's going to regain control of this ball for the Red Devils. She'll take it all the way. She hits. It's going to be a floater trying to get it off the bank. She's going to grab her own rebound. Finds Mason. Thought about the three. Instead, she's going to take it right. Find Maya Johnson. She's at the top of the key. You probably want her in the post. Brooklyn Wren jumps at a fake three-pointer. She's going to go up with it and sent away by Brooklyn Wren and the Dragons. Rebounded by Sophia Reese over to Brooklyn Carter. And it looks like there's going to be a foul call here against the Dragons. It's going to be on number 5 for the Dragons here. Haley Foley, her first and team first. It's going to be inbounded here by Maya Johnson for the Red Devils. Going to find Reese. Reese going to find Johnson again at the top of the key. It's up. It is no good. Rebounded by Gant. A little bit of fight down there between two Dragons. And now there's already a full court press here by the Red Devils. Head coach Corey Nolan bringing out the excellent strategies. They might force a turnover. And there's going to be a timeout. Smartly called by head coach
very
of the
smart,
Dragons,
very
Scott
smart.
Shane. And Connor, what a start to this game we have.
It's so energetic out there. A lot of movement, fast game.
So right now, we haven't really got a chance to keep up with the score. It's going to be looking at 3-all here. Jeffersonville and Silver Creek are in a tight one. 5:54 to go here in the first period of play. It's looking like the Red Devils are trying to get their scores going early. Elle Marble got the only shot of the game so far. She managed to take it up off the glass in the end one. Beautiful move there by Marble.
It was.
So the thing is, I love watching about Marvel's game is that her footwork in the post for someone, you know, she's about 5'10", that post work is, it's excellent.
Very fundamentally sound.
Looks like both teams are going to roll with the same lineups they did to start. The Dragons are going to have possession here, being inbounded by Olivia Johnson. They have 4 members of the Dragons down here on this side. They don't want to fall because of that full-court trap once again, but they're already getting pressure. Gant using her speed to go up. She's going to find a man on top of the perimeter. It's Johnson. Johnson goes all the way in, off the glass. It's up and good. 5-3 Dragons. Here's Miranda Mason. She takes it over half court, finds Johnson as soon as she crosses. Nice pressure from the Dragons. Here's Brooklyn Carter. She's being doubled quickly by Wren and Gant. Sophia Reese, she's going to drive it, being doubled again. She takes a shot over 3 different Dragons. It's up and no good. Rebounded by Wren. It looks like there's a foul called against Jeffersonville. And assume that's going to be against Marble. We'll get the call in just a moment. No, it's actually going to be against Carter. That's going to be her first person. Look like checking in for the Red Devils is going to be LaKyra Johnson. She's coming in for Maya Johnson. LaKyra leads the Hoosier Hills Conference in charges taken per game. A rare skill you get at this level, but LaKyra Johnson certainly has those unique skill sets that makes her so important. So here's the inbound here from the Dragons.
Got some strong defense by the Red Devils here.
Red Devils gain control back. LaKyra Johnson, she's going back and forth, but finds Carter at the top of the key. Does it? It's up and it's good. What improvement from Brooklyn Carter. So here come the Dragons taking it up all the way. There's a wide open man in the corner. They tried to find her. Instead, it's going to be a turnover against Silver Creek, or was that kicked out by the Red Devils? It was.
I believe it was, yes.
Yeah. But excellent pressure there from Jeffersonville so far. You love what you see with this team. So energetic and so fast-paced.
They're very good at getting down the court and set on their feet for defense.
So here's the inbound here. The shot is up, and the shot is no good from 3 from the Dragon. Rebounded by Wren, using that 6'2" frame she has down in the post. And she is going to end up walking. So the Red Devils are going to regain advantage here. 6-5 Red Devils is your score. 5:03 to go here in the first period of play. Brooklyn Carter, she's the one taking it up for Jeffersonville. Finds LaKyra Johnson. She just checked in for the big man, Maya Johnson. It's going to go over to the corner. Miranda Mason, 3's up.
And she's going to get it.
That's the second 3 of the game for the Red Devils. 9-5 early lead for Jeffersonville. Just outpacing this Dragons team. She's going to find Gant at the top of the key. She's very quick. She's using that speed to her advantage. Wren tried to fade out to that corner. She's going to get the ball eventually. Let's see if the freshman can regain control. No, she cannot. Jump ball. It is going to stay with the Dragons.
Blake, that was a battle for that ball just then.
It was a great battle as well. You know, it's Silver Creek and that freshman, Brooklyn Wren, isn't she something? She managed to control that ball, and she gets it back. So Gant is going to be checking out here, checking in for her. It looks like it is going to be Katie Rudy. 5'3" sophomore for the Dragons. At the top of the key, here comes Silver Creek at the logo. This is going to be Katie Rooney. She just checked in. It will be a turnover. No, it will not. Goes off the leg of the Lady Red Devils. Inbounding this one, it's going to be Olivia Johnson, 9-5 with 4:27 to go here in the first period of play. Just now joining, you're listening to 98.5 WJHI LP Jeffersonville. You're on the Red Devil Network. Make sure to catch the game after we conclude tonight on Facebook. Nice defense here from Miranda Mason. Sophia Reese will try to go down. She uses that quickness to get in that passing lane. Is she going to try to take it all the way? She will. It's up and it's good for the second and 1 of the game for the Red Devils. As Sophia Reese looks to get another and 1 and improve this lead 12-5. That one's going to go against Katie Rooney. It looks like checking in for the Dragons is going to be number 1 and number 22, Emma Shane and Ellie Falkenstein, respectively. Ellie Falkenstein, of course, the former Red Devil. So here's Reese at the line. This one is up, and this one is too strong. Rebounded by Wren. Nearly pickpocketed from Elle Marble. And this one's going to keep going up. Here we have Katie Ruby. She's the one taking it up. She's going to find her man back at the top of the key. It's going to be Ellie Falkenstein. She's going to try to take it all the way. And she nearly traveled. I thought she did, but there's going to be no call as she falls down to the ground. Here's Sophia Reese. She can take it all the way. She's going to pull it from mid-range. Interesting choice, but it works. 13-5 Jeffersonville as the second charge timeout of the quarter goes against the Dragons.
Now, Blake, correct me if I'm wrong. I believe that most of the Red Devils' points have been not layups, and they've been from range, correct?
Yeah, most of Jeffersonville's takes so far have been a bit far out. You saw that mid-range Sophia Reese just took. You don't normally see that when, especially at this level, you're going to try to get in as far as you can and make enough room for yourself, maybe draw a foul, which she has a few times. So is Elmar. They're both doing their jobs respectively. And but yeah, they've been opting to take a few threes. They've been opting to go for the mid-range rather than a layup. And it's pulled away so far, 13-5 Jeffersonville. So after the second charge timeout for Coach Shane and the Dragons, both teams are going to break side of their huddle. It looks like the lineups are going to remain the same. For the Red Devils, if you need a reminder, it's going to be Kyra Johnson, Sophia Reese, Brooklyn Carter, and Miranda Mason filling out the forwards and guard spots. I believe Elmar is going to be the one down in the post. It's going to be Brooklyn Wren inbound in here for the Dragons. She's going to go up to Katie Rooney. Katie Rooney just checking in. She's going to find a man in the corner up to the top of the key. It's going to be guarded by the Kyra Johnson. You're going to feed the big man down low. It's going to be a Brooklyn Wren. Nice spin move and a foul and one. What a move by the freshman. She managed to keep her pivot foot on the ground and managed to spin off that off shoulder of Brooklyn Carter. Got
over two of the Red Devils, nonetheless.
Yeah, and that's what I was kind of getting at, that off shoulder. She decided to use that, gave her the balance to go up. She keeps her right foot down, goes up off the backboard. Excellent play there, and a three-point opportunity. Nearly good for Wren.
Student section's getting loud.
For the shot, it is up, and it is good. It's going to be 13-8 Jeffersonville. 5-point lead for your Lady Red Devils. Brooklyn Carter, she's going to find the Kyra Johnson. She nearly double dribbled. No call. The Kyra Johnson spin move all the way. Trying to get it off glass, but nothing there. No call. And here is Ganton. Checks back in for the Dragons just a moment ago. She's being doubled at the logo. She's got to be careful. She is going to be able to get it away. Back to Gantt. She has a wide open lane down low. Finds a man in the corner. Thought about the three. Going to hesitate instead on the mid-range jumper. Over to Katie Rooney handling contact.
Red Devils are having some excellent defense right now. Dragons have yet to penetrate deep enough to get a shot.
Wide open in the corner, way too strong there from Gantt. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson is going to try to find Mason. No, she's not. Is she going to take it herself? She's going to get to Carter. Here comes the Red Devils over that half-court line. And it's going to be a foul against the Dragons. And I want to say it's against Katie Rooney, but we're going to get the official call. So that's actually going to go against Ellie Falkenstein. Her first personal, team's fourth. So the Dragons already got 4 fouls, and the Red Devils have only gotten 2 so far. Good start here for Jeffersonville. Just a few substitutions. Looks like Abrielle Baker's going to be checking in for Miranda Mason, and Clay Gold checks in as well. So he's going to go up, find Sophia Reese for the three. It is up. It is just a bit short. The Dragon coming in doing the defensive rebound. That was Addison Foley, the sophomore. Just checking in, making an immediate impact. She's going to draw the foul. That's going to be the Red Devils' third quarter. Sounds like it was against LaQuaya Gold. That's going to be her first personal. Here's the inbound from Gantt. She's going to get it into Addison Foley. Foley's going to get it back to Gantt, but she's still trying to get it up short. She's being doubled by Golden Reese. And this pressure is ridiculous. And the Red Devils are going to force a turnover as Gantt loses control of that ball.
Now, Sophia Reese's defense there did push her out of bounds. Is perfectly executed press.
Yeah, great double by both as well. So here's LaQuaya Gold. She's going to be taking out over half court. She's going to find her man, Brooklyn Carter, in the corner. It is up. It is too strong. Rebounded here. Up. No good. That one, of course, from Kyra Johnson. Now the Dragons, I think they got to slow this game down if they would have any chance of taking momentum into the end of this first quarter. Looks like there's going to be a blocking foul called against Kyra Johnson. I want to say that's her second. We're going to call a moment. So Johnson's first, team's fourth. So the Red Devils immediately tie those fouls right back up. Be looking for a possible bonus situation here soon. So here's the inbound. Ellie Falkenstein's going to get into Gantt. It's going to be another foul called against LaQuaya Gold here. Reached just a little bit too much here. We're going to get a quick shout out to our referees for tonight. Ashley Crawford, Dan Anderson, and Chris Clark are the officials tonight. There's Ellie Falkenstein. She's on the inbound from the other side of the court, and here is into Gantt. She's got time to cross the logo. She's going to get over there, and Miranda Mason has the assignment. Gantt's going to blow right by her. Excellent move, and blocked by Abrielle Baker, who leads the team and blocks for the Red Devils, and one of the best shot blockers in all of the Hoosier Hills Conference. Great read by Abrielle Baker to find her way down low, extend that arm, make sure not to get that foul.
Really used her height there.
And that wingspan is really the wingspan more than anything, I'd say. So here's the inbound. Gan's going to find Falkenstein up top, and she is going to walk. Yes, she is. She moved that pivot foot just a little bit too much for the referee's liking, so the Red Devils are going to regain possession. 13-8 with 2:06 to go here in the first quarter of play. Red Devils lead. Here's Miranda Mason. She's going to bring it up, finds Brooklyn Carter at the other side of the court. Quickly double, finds Reese. She's been dangerous so far, hit a few threes as well, got the and one. It's going to be rebounded this time by LaKyra Johnson. Be careful not to swing that arm and get that foul. Looks like it's going to be called against the Silver Creek Dragons. Should be the fifth, so yeah, it's all tied up at fifth for fouls.
Dragons doing good at congesting that lane whenever the Red Devils get it below.
So Kieran Gantz going to be charged with that foul. Here's Abrielle Baker. She's up top of the Red Devils. She's going to take it all the way. Oh, she hits the ground hard, but she gets right back up. Ellie Falkenstein down to the Dragons, but she managed to get up, and she is down the court. Here is Gant. Loses the ball. It's going to be stolen by LaKyra Johnson. They're letting him play. Johnson, is she going to go all the way? No, she won't. And it's going to stay with the Red Devils. She probably thought she got a foul. She'd rather stay with Jeffersonville more than anything. Checking in for Silver Creek just moments ago. I want to say that was Lydia Wright checking back in moments ago. And Katie Rooney checking back in as well. Olivia Johnson, the starter, back in after a few minutes of rest. She's got the height, she's got the frame to take them down low. She's Sophia Reese, she can find Brooklyn Carter at the top of the key. It is up, it is just a bit too strong. This one rebounded by Lydia Wright and the Dragons, and she's gonna find her man at the top of the key on the other side of the court. And she's gonna get it over to Katie Rooney. The three is up and just short. Nice rebound by the Dragons. It is up this time, too strong. That one by Olivia Johnson, rebounded by Abrielle Baker. Finds Brooklyn Carter, Carter finds Reese. Reese is up top. She's going to find Mason in the corner. Thought about the three. She's going to drive to her left instead. She's going to get past. Finds Carter wide open. Floater just a bit far to the left. And Abrielle Baker takes a bit of a tumble, but she is up and going for Jeffersonville.
So far, both teams have seemed to be playing very fast, very sometimes uncontrolled, just trying to get a shot before the other team can get set on defense.
And this is really in favor of the Red Devils. They love playing this pace. They love to crash the offensive glass.
Yes, they do.
Miranda Mason nearly gets in the passing lane on the full court press, but instead the Dragons are going to get it over. We're going to foul called against Jeffersonville here. It looks like it might be going against Brooklyn Carter. The crowd does not agree with that one. So it is going to go against Carter here. It's going to be the sixth foul in the quarter for the Red Devils. This one's going to be inbounded here by Katie Rooney and the Dragons. 13-8 Jeffersonville is your score with a minute left to go in the first period of play. Brooklyn Carter, she has got the matchup assignment here. It's going to get over to Lydia Wright. Lydia Wright, she's getting double. She finds a wide open man down low. Excellent run there.
Excellent play by the Dragons to get that man open.
Addison Foley is good. A move to roll down to the paint. And here is LaKyra Johnson, tries to take it all the way, couldn't use the glass. It's going to be rebounded here by the Dragons. This one's going to be taken up by Katie Rooney. She's going to find her man up top. It's going to be Lydia Wright. Lydia Wright down low to Johnson. Tried to go off glass, nothing there. Rebounded by Carter for the Red Devils. Carter, is she going to find Johnson? Yes, she will. Johnson will pull that three. She thought about it. Ball was wide at the top of the key. And Miranda Mason, the extra pass. Marvel's going to take this shot. It is up and just too strong. Rebounded by Miranda Mason. Good find by the guard to get that offensive rebound. Keep the possession alive. Abrielle Baker tries to draw the foul. She's going to get the shot instead. 15-10 Red Devils. So here's Gant. She's going to turn it over. It's going to be down to Johnson. It is up, and she walked there. The shot was going to be no call anyway, but a walk by LaKyra Johnson is going to send it for the Dragons in the final 1.8 seconds of the first period of play.
Now, Blake, what would you do in this situation?
You just hold it.
Just hold it?
Yeah, you're only down 5. You got to regroup during this little break. Come into the second period. Slow the game down. This is what the Dragons need. Here's the inbound back and forth. That's what they're going to do. Smart move by Coach Shane and the Dragons to hold this ball. So if you're just now joining, you're listening to 98.5 WJHI LP Jeffersonville, your home of the Red Devil Network. I am Blake Beans, joined by Connor Seifert in the first broadcasted Lady Red Devils basketball game of the season, as your Lady Red Devils are taking on the Dragons out of Silver Creek from Sellersburg, Indiana. Score is currently 15-10 Red Devils at the beginning of the second quarter. So Connor, I gotta understand, what we've seen so far is very fast-paced play from both teams.
Very fast-paced, yes.
Corey Norman likes to play quick. Of course, the brand new head coach for the Red Devils, member of that 1993 Boys State Championship team. What do you think the Dragons got to do to rebound here in the second period?
Rebounding, I'd say they really got to shut down our offensive rebound. You know, the Red Devils like to crash the offensive board a lot, so as long as they can box out their man, then I think they should start getting more rebounds.
And I think what I want to see a little bit from the Red Devils too is get more in the post. You kind of mentioned earlier how they like to settle for mid-range jumpers, and they've worked so far. Don't get me wrong. Sophia Reese crossed that court earlier, had a wide open way all the way down, but she saw a man coming down on the right side, so she opted to take a mid-range. It was excellently executed. It was up and it was good.
Yes, yes. Although Silver Creek does a good job of when we do get it in the post, they will congest the lane and swarm our man.
So the Red Devils are going to be the ones inbounding it here to start the second period. LaKyra Johnson's going to get into Miranda Mason. Elle Marble, Brooklyn Carter, and Avriel Baker are going to be the lineup out for Jeffersonville. It's going to be a quick turnover, nearly a carry there from the Dragons. This is going to be Emma Shane taking this one up. It's going back and forth. There's a man down the post, blocked by Baker, her second of the game already. And there's going to be a foul called against Silver Creek. I want to say it's going to go against Addison Foley. We'll get the official call in a moment for the sixth called foul for the Dragons this quarter, or this half. It's going to be her second for Foley. So Avriel Baker using that wingspan to her advantage, one of the leading shot blockers in all the Hoosier Hills Conference. I believe she's second in total. She already has 2 racked up so far tonight. So here's Brooklyn Carter for the Red Devils. A nice set here. Avriel Baker, LaKyra Johnson set up in the post. Miranda Mason at the top right, he and Elle Marble at the left. And Miranda Mason's just going to send it out of bounds. Maybe a little bit too much pressure on her left side. It's going to be a turnover against Jeffersonville.
Now, I will say on that point, the Red Devils did seem to slow down just a little bit to get their bearings, to let a play unfold.
Yeah, I don't like the slowing down, playing fast-paced and work so far. I probably want to see that a little bit more for Jeffersonville. Be careful not to move that pivot foot. Good move there by Lydia Wright. And instead, she is going to find her man down low. It's going to be Olivia Johnson. It looks like a foul. It looks like this foul against the Red Devils obviously was. There's an inbound here. So here are the Dragons. They're going to find Ren down low, the 6'2" freshman. This one is up and no good. Couldn't quite get her coordination down. So this one's going to be rebounded by Jeffersonville. Here's Miranda Mason. She's taking it all the way up. She's going to find a man in the post. Will she? No, she won't. Over the head of Marble, and she dives for it, but not enough there. Sophia Reese is going to check in, and she's coming in for Brooklyn Carter. So Reese, LaKyra Johnson, Miranda Mason, Avriel Baker, and Elle Marble is going to be your lineup for the Red Devils as we begin this second period. Here's the inbound here, a straight shot to Brooklyn Wren, nearly hit us. And this one's going to be coming up here for the Dragons. Find Brooklyn Wren at the top of the key. She's going to take it all the way. Look at that reach. Just too much there from Avriel Baker, one of the best defensive players in all of the conference in Southern Indiana in general. She's going to get it down low here on the fast break. This one's swatted away by Wren. She said, if you're going to swat me, I'm going to swat you right back. And here's the fast break, stolen by Miranda Mason in the passing lane. And it's going to roll out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Dragons. So inbounding here for Silver Creek, it's going to be number 23, Lydia Wright. Lydia Wright, the sophomore. She started here tonight. Excellent young player. She's going to be great going forward for this Dragons team for the next 2 years. So it looks like she's going to take it all the way down. It's Olivia Johnson. She's going to find Ren. Ren's going to find Wright in the corner. Will she try to take it all the way? No, she won't. Is that a walk? Yes, it is. There's been a lot of walks called so far this game. This discipline is not looking great here for the other side. Checking in for Baker is going to be Maya Johnson, who started out tonight's game. She won that opening tip-off, so of course the Dragons are going to receive the second half ball. LaKyra Johnson inbounds here for the Red Devils. She's going to get into Miranda Mason. They're looking to take a little bit slower approach, as we can tell. There's not many cross-court passes. Mason's going to go over to Marble. Marble's wide open. This three's up. This three is too short. She's going to grab her own rebound, finds Reese. She's pulling that. Top of the corner. It is up and it's good from the top of the key. Sophia Reese, her second three of the night. 18-10 Red Devils with 6:04 to go in the second period of play. So here come the Dragons. It's going to be up to Olivia Johnson. Johnson's going to find Wren, cutting down low. What a cut there by Brooklyn Wren. The 6'2" frame gets it up and good off the backboard. 18-12, Jeffersonville is going to be your score here from Johnson Arena. Sophia Reese is going to find Kyra Johnson. She pump fakes there, gets a man to jump. Miranda Mason's wide open for three. Didn't quite get the rotation. She wanted on that ball. But Reese is going to find this rebound. Really taken in the passing lanes there by Lydia Wright. But Mason's going to find Reese. She's going to cut left on the corner. Finds Maya Johnson on the no look. Johnson, she's going to be careful not to lose this ball. Miranda Mason is going to get down to Kyra Johnson in the post. Elle Marvel's wide open. You got to find her. It is up and good regardless. Great move there by the junior Kyra Johnson, making it work for the Red Devils. So here come the Dragons. Nearly travel once again, but instead it's going to be called a foul against Jeffersonville. The lead that's going to go against Mason. Let's get the official call. Let's hope not, because that will not go against Mason. So that's going to be the 7th charge team foul for the Red Devils so far this half. Heading to the line for Silver Creek is going to be Addison Foley. Checking in is going to be Gant for Silver Creek. She's going to come in for Katie Rooney here. Quaya Gold's going to come in for Jeffersonville, so we're running with Gold. The Kyra Johnson, Elle Marvel's free throw is too strong there from Johnson. Maya Johnson out there for the Red Devils, as well as Sophia Reese. Here's Kyra Johnson. She's going to find Gold. Thought about the three. Gets to Marble, who was wide open in the corner. Opted not to go for it there. And she's going to get a tough mid-range shot up, but no good. Nice rebound there by Rand. It went off her head for a second, but she managed to find that ball back. This one's going to be taken out by Emma Shane. Emma Shane, she's going to get over to Johnson. Johnson's going to try to cut down low. Instead, she's going to get it over to Olivia Johnson. And back at the top of the key.
Red Devils with some strong defense. Moving the ball back out to the logo.
Nice on-ball defense here by Sophia Reese on Gant, and Gant somehow draws that foul. I guess we're going to rule that a block. It's going to be the 8th charge team foul for the Red Devils this half. That's going to be her second personal. That is Reese, of course. 4th we're going to go here in the second period of play. 20-12, Jeffersonville is going to be your score.
And both teams are now in the bonus, so it will be a 1-1.
Checking in here for the Red Devils is going for the Dragons, mind you, is going to be Ellen Falkenstein here. She's going to play a nice post game with Brooklyn right next to the other side of the court to make some nice defensive adjustments if need be. And Gant gets that first free throw up and good. Cuts the lead down 20-13 for the Red Devils. We'll see if Gant can get this second one up and good. Maya Johnson and Kyra Johnson, they're going to be able to backing out here. And it's going to be up and too strong. Rebounded by Maya Johnson, doing her dirty work down low. Leads the conference in rebounds, and Kyra Johnson's right behind her. First and second for Hoosier Hill. It's going to be Sophia Reese wide open in the corner and just a little bit too strong. Just rims out. Excellent find there by Elle Marble. Quick double. And she tries to get it off the foot of the Red Devils, and it will work. Smart move there.
Now Reese might have missed that shot, but it was a beautiful play. The dish into Marble, then back out to Reese.
Yeah, and it might not be how it was drawn up, but it was a great play by Marble. She knew that Reese was going to be wide open when she cut out of that corner. It was a perfect look. Fortunately, this didn't fall in.
Yeah, this team is a very smart team, I will say.
Here's Wren being picked up by Johnson. She's going to take it all the way. No, she will not. Instead, she's going to go up to Falkenstein. Nearly gets backcourt. She's being doubled. And Wren's going to take the three. The 6'2" freshman, too strong there. Rebounded by Falkenstein. Falkenstein, she's going to find Gant. No, she won't. She's going to take it all the way. It's up. It is good off glass. Excellent finish there by Falkenstein to finish over 2 Red Devil defenders. This one's up by LaQuaya Gold. She's going to find Reese. Reese is going to find Marble in the corner. Thought about it. Johnson's wide open on top of the key and said Marble's going to opt to take it herself. Just a little bit too short. It was on point, however. Close call there by the Dragons. Nearly turned over as here comes Gant.
Dragons having a series of crazy passes.
LaQuaya Gold got that ball for the Red Devils, and she tried to take it all the way, but it was stripped away. I don't know if they called it a late foul or what. It looks like they did. Well, it's not going to be a foul, but the Red Devils are going to gain this possession here. Must have went out of bounds at some point. So here is Kyra Johnson. She's on the inbound, sends it over the head of Maya Johnson. She's hustling to get this ball. She will get it, but this full court pressure is on full display for the Dragons. Will she get it up to climb? Yes, she will. Johnson's being doubled by Gant. LaQuaya Gold gets the ball now. She's going to find Marble in the corner. Thinks about jabbing right instead. She's going to opt to stay. She's going to go left instead. Runs over Johnson. And this should be a defensive block and foul, and I believe that is going to be the call. It's going to be the 7th charge, yes, it will, for the Dragons. Checking in for Silver Creek is going to be Lydia right here, the 5'7" sophomore. She's coming in for Addison Foley. So 1-1 opportunity here for El Marble to expand this lead. 22-15. Red Devils currently have 20-15 right here. 3:18 to go in the second period of play. Here's El Marble. Johnson Arena getting loud. The first one is up. The first one is good. 21-15. Jeffersonville. El Marble getting it done from the charity stripe so far.
Yeah, unsurprisingly, she made that shot. She is one of the better shooters on the team. Very consistent.
She's been that way since her freshman year as well.
Came in that way, and I think she's going to leave that way.
So here's Marble, the junior. Second free throw is up. Second free throw is good. 22-15. A 7-point lead here for Jeffersonville. 3:17 to go in the second period of play. And a timeout charge here against head coach Scott Shane. Going to be a full right here by the Dragons. So with 3:15 to go here in the second period of play. Score is 22-15. Jeffersonville is currently leading. I'm Blake Beans, joined by Connor Seifrey, and we are live from Johnson Arena on 98.5 WJHI LP Jeffersonville. You're home of the Red Devil Network as your Lady Red Devils take on the Silver Creek Dragons out of Sellersburg, Indiana. And what a matchup we've seen so far tonight, Connor.
Truly, it's been a fight so far. Both teams playing super energetic, fast games. Sometimes it works, sometimes it causes them to make bad passes, causing turnovers, but it's still enjoyable, and let's see what they got next.
Yeah, the game. The game's been nothing short of enjoyable, of course. It's been so fast. You got 22 points. It's still 3 minutes to go in the first half. You know what I mean? When you're playing fast, you're going to enjoy it, and the game's going to go by quick. You know, we're already almost at halftime for the first broadcast game of the year here at WJHI. And we're also going to be broadcasting tomorrow versus Bedford North Lawrence. They come to Johnson Arena. That game's going to be at 7:30 tomorrow night, so make sure you tune in to 98.5. We're going to have the website as well, Facebook Live, and I believe it's going to be on YouTube. So in for the Red Devils here is going to be LaQuaya Gold, El Marble, Maya Johnson, Sophia Reese, and LaKyra Johnson. The Dragons, it's going to be Falkenstein, Lydia Wright, the Gannis out there as well with Brooklyn Wren, and in the corner at the moment is going to be Emma Shane, the freshman, but it is turned over, and here's Jeffersonville. Sophia Reese is going to take it up, finds Marble. Marble thought about the three. And instead she's going to opt to go left, and she's going to do for the reverse, tried to find the glass. Nothing there, and it's going to be rebounded by the Dragons. Nearly double dribbled there by Ellie Falkenstein, and she's going to manage to get off Kyra Johnson, create some space there. She's going to try to take it all the way. It's going to be picked away by LaQuaya Gold.
Beautiful
Gold,
defense.
is she going to go all the way? Here comes the sophomore. It is up. It is blocked by Brooklyn Wren. The 6'2" freshman for the Dragons is making their presence known on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, this game Wren has been very good at using her height in that post to get rebounds and block shots.
Yeah, that's her second block of the game. First one coming earlier against Abrielle Baker, which is impressive in itself, as Baker's arms are so long, she's normally able to finish around any defender that comes near. So here is the inbound for the Dragons. It's going to get into Kiera Grant. Kiera again, and Grant's going to take it up. And she's going to go over to the corner. Little hitch in the jump shot, but it is up and just a little bit too strong. That time by Lydia Wright, rebounded by Sophia Reese. Here comes the Red Devils. LaKyra Johnson's fading to the corner. Reese going to be doubled over to Mason, and Mason just can't control that ball. Turnover on the Red Devils. 2:27 to go here in the first period of play. Second period of play, 22-15, Jeffersonville leads. Here come the Dragons. They're going to cross half court here. Reese is playing tight coverage. Looks like a zone defense for the Red Devils. They will be, but that floater is going to be up and good from Lydia Wright. Good way to negate that post defender. 22-17, Jeffersonville is still your score. This shot is up, and this shot is short by Sophia Reese. It's going to roll out of bounds. The Dragons are going to regain possession of this ball as the Red Devils look to advance to 5-2 on the season under brand new head coach Corey Norman. No substitutions for either side here. This is going to be inbound into Brooklyn Wren. Miranda Mason looking to pickpocket from the back, nothing there. And she's going to find a man in the corner. This shot is up. This shot is good. A nice jumper from Lydia Wright. A little hitch in the wrist, but it works excellently. Great shot by Lydia Wright.
Very smart play there by the Dragons.
Cuts the lead to 2. Here's Miranda Mason. She's going to almost lose the ball. Finds Johnson. Johnson's going to find Carter. Carter to Reese. Reese, this shot is up. This shot is short once more. Rebound by Wren. She's fighting with the ball. And she is going to find back and forth here at the other side of the court. Trying to get around with LaKyra Johnson. Johnson pushed nearly at back court. Wren is fighting through a lot of physical damage here. But Silver Creek manages to get this ball. It's getting loud in Johnson Arena. Ellie Falkenstein scores for the Dragons.
I think the Red Devils were looking for a call they didn't get, so their defense kind of fell apart there.
Here's Carter. She's going all the way. It's off the glass. and drew the foul. That was so close to going in. Would have moved out. And then she switched to her correct hand. She's right-handed. She switched from her offhand to her right hand just the last second. It nearly rimmed in. Excellent shot there. Next way to draw the foul from Carter. 8th charge for the Dragons. Here's Carter lining up to take 2 here.
The Red Devils are looking to take the lead off of these shots now. First one is good.
Checking in here for the Dragons. Looks like that's going to be Lydia Wright. No substitutions for the Red Devils. Here's Brooklyn Carter. She's lined up at the charity stripe once more. This shot is up. This shot is too short. So a 1-point lead for the Red Devils. Carter manages to find the basket. Run at it 2 times. And Reese tried to pick it away, but it's going to be out of bounds on her. She just managed to get her hand out there. It's going to go towards the Dragon side. Inbounded here by, looks like it's going to be number 23, Lydia Wright. It will not be, it's actually going to be Olivia Johnson. Wright's going to be down there instead to try to get this ball up. And all the way down court is going to be Katie Rooney. She was wide open, but the Red Devils too quick. And here's Brooklyn Wren. Sophia Reese is going to foul her. There's nothing you can do against that size.
I believe that is Sophia Reese's 3rd personal, correct?
Yep, that's going to be the 3rd personal called against Sophia Reese, and the 9th team foul as well for the Red Devils. So the Dragons have a chance to take the lead here for the first time in this game. Well, I think they last led 4-3. And the shot is up, and the shot is good. It's going to tie it all at 23. 1:05 to go here in the first half of play. That shot up is good by Brooklyn Wren, the 6'2" freshman for the Dragons.
Yeah, standing at 6'2", I'd say she doesn't really have to shoot this ball as much as just lean over and put it in the basket.
And LaQuaya Gold's going to check in for Maya Johnson and the Red Devils. And this shot is going to be no good, so it's going to remain 23 all here with a minute to go. The Red Devils get the rebound. It's Brooklyn Carter. She finds to Kyra Johnson, and this one's going to be, I thought it was blocked away, but instead it's going to be a foul. Looks like it's going to be called against Brooklyn Wren. I wouldn't be surprised to see her hurt over the game. There's going to be Wren on the foul there, and 9 fouls for each team so far this half. There's going to be the Kyra Johnson on the free throw. It is up. Ooh, too strong. Got to get that hit out of that elbow. You want that to fall. The rotation is there. You can see it with her wrist, but getting it up in that arc is the most important part of this free throw.
Yes, it is. See if she can correct it and have the Red Devils take the lead.
Back for the Dragons, checking into Madison forward. Here is Johnson. This free throw is up. This free throw is too not good, but Gabrielle Baker, what a way to sky up there and get that rebound. Here's Brooklyn Carter at the top of the key. Brandon Mason manages to get a man to jump. It's actually going to take it off the glass. Excellent shot there.
Great shot by Mason.
Guard. 25-23, Red Devils is your score. Taking it up for the Dragons was Addison Foley. She managed to find a man at the top of the key. It's going to be Kieran Gant. Gant's going to get over back to Foley. Thought about the mid-range. Gant's wide open in the corner. And there's going to be another travel call here against the Dragons. So another charge turnover that could have been avoided for Silver Creek. There's a wide open Kira Gant in the corner. If they would have found her, the Red Devils might have found themselves.
And the Dragons are laying off the press now with 30 seconds left in the half.
Here's LaQuaya Gold at the logo, finds Mason. Mason's at the top of the key, over with Carter in the corner. This shot is up. This shot is too strong. Baker tried to get that rebound, but instead fought away, gone by Brooklyn Wren. Brooklyn Wren's gonna get it up to Shane, the freshman. Oh, and what a shot! Emma Shane, the freshman, who loses the ball, gets it right back, pulls a 3 over the Red Devil defender, and nails it. Of course, her father, Scott Shane, the coach of the Silver Creek lineup. He has had an excellent career here in Silver Creek.
Now, number 1, Emma, how do you say her last name?
Shane.
Emma Shane, yes. Lost control of that ball, but then got it back and just in time to hit her shot.
So Mason drew the foul for the Red Devils. She's going to the line for 2. They are down by 1. First shot is up. First shot is too strong by Miranda Mason. The Red Devils have got to correct these free throws if they want to continue to try and advance this lead. So down 1 at the moment is going to be the Red Devils. Miranda Mason at the line for her second free throw here, trying to tie it all up. 26-25 Dragons, your score with 30.7 seconds to go in the second period of play. Mason, the shot is up. The shot is too strong. The Dragons are going to take a lead into halftime. Are they going to get a shot off? Yes, they will. And Brooklyn Carter is going to end the quarter for the Red Devils.
A very well played half by both teams. I have some notes here that I'd like to share with you, Blake, on what I think teams could improve on. Obviously, both teams are playing very fast. I'd say that in some cases that's good, but more often than not, I'd like to see them slow down, take their time, let the play unfold. You know, they're trying to just drive in through the defense, and it has yet to work every time for them. And Lakaira, she's good at getting to the goal, but she has some trouble finishing. I'd say if they can get her to start finishing more, the Red Devils will see an immediate improvement in their game.
Yeah, I really think both sides of the floor have gotten really well executed so far. I mean, when you go down to the court and you're playing as fast as this Red Devils team does, if you're the Dragons, you're going to try to slow them down. And what I saw at the beginning of the game, and beginning of second quarter as well, they weren't trying to slow down. They were trying to keep going the same pace as Corey Norman and the Red Devils, but you really don't do that against Jeffersonville. They are way too good and way too fast of a team to try to keep up with, especially with Norman. He doesn't like to stay on the court. He likes to crash the boards, get offensive rebounds, send him back out, and take a shot.
Yeah.
And if you're the Dragons, it's not going to work every time.
Yeah, truly that fast gameplay gets the defense, off, how would you say, like?
Off kilter?
Frizzled, I'd say frizzled.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you just keep moving it around. Defense gets jumbled up in the middle, and then you'll get an open man on the wing, or you can get them in the post.
Well, if you're just now joining, you are listening to 98.5 WJHI LP Jeffersonville, your home of the Red Devil Network. I am Blake Beams, joined by Connor Seifrey, and you are listening live to 98.5 WJHI LP Jeffersonville, your home of the Red Devil Network. We're live from Johnson Arena for the Red Devils' first televised game of the year as they take on the Dragons of Silver Creek out of Sellersburg, Indiana. So far throughout the game, the Red Devils maintained a consistent lead, but they lost it at the end of that first half. So 26-25 Dragons is your score entering halftime. We're getting a pretty short halftime period here for both teams. I'm sure Coach Norman would love to make some adjustments. It was working perfectly in the first half, and I believe they had a lead of 7 entering that second quarter at 22-15, and they just managed to lose it.
Now, Blake, I'd like to call attention to Brooklyn Wren, who has been truly a necessity for the Dragons. She's using that height in the post to block shots, get rebounds, finish over our Red Devils here. And then I'd say that in the second quarter there, the Red Devils had a bit of a dry spell at the beginning there, but Reese did hit a 3, and I'd say that got the momentum going. What would you say?
I mean, yeah, you're 100% right, Connor. Shots are falling for the Red Devils, and we mentioned it earlier. We wanted to see them finish more, and they did start finishing more. They took it down in the post. They like to get off the glass. We've seen them use the glass a lot. We even saw Miranda Mason take a mid-range and try to bank it in, and it did work. It worked excellently earlier for Jeffersonville. And, they've been playing fast, like I mentioned. They slowed it down a little bit at the end of that second quarter, which I don't like that call. I want to keep it moving if I'm Jeffersonville because it's worked so far in the first quarter. And shots are falling, and they're going down in the post a lot as well. But, I mean, threes are better than twos at times, and that's pretty much why the Dragons had an opportunity to come back so far.
Yeah, and that fast gameplay, once again, it's fun to watch. It's entertaining. Gets the defense frizzled. But I will say that it has caused a bit of trouble on the passes for both teams. Both teams having trouble with clean catches on the wing, in the post. It'll hit their hands, bounce off, lose control, cause turnovers.
Yeah, it's really cluttering the lanes. Passing lanes are so important, obviously, in all aspects of basketball. But when you're coming to this high school level, it's movement. You don't stop moving. If you know, of course, Coach Scotty Davenport over at Bellarmine, they don't dribble the ball. It is just move, pass, drive if need be. There's like one drive of possession. There's moving the ball at all times, and that's what basketball is. You want the ball to keep going, especially at this level. You haven't developed that isolation. You haven't developed the moves to go back and forth and to create space every time. Now, you can create space, but you're not one of the best, in the nation at it. Those teams are up in Indianapolis. Those teams are down in Evansville. And Jeffersonville, they're probably just as close as anybody else in the state to that level of play, but you got to get that ball moving, and that's what they've been doing.
Yes, truly moving the ball. And free throws for both teams seem to be very crucial in those final moments. The Red Devils missed 4 of their final free throws, 4 back-to-back, and that allowed the Dragons to take the lead.
So if you're just now joining, you are listening to 98.5 WJHI LP Jeffersonville, your home of the Red Devil Network. I'm Blake Beams with Connor Seifrey, live from Johnson Arena as your Jeffersonville Red Devils take on the Dragons of Silver Creek out of Sellersburg, Indiana. The Red Devils entering tonight 4-2 for the brand new season campaign under brand new head coach as well, Corey Norman. He was on the 1993 state championship team, as well as Sharon Wilkerson, who is the coach of the boys basketball team. We're going to get some coaches shows of him on WJHI throughout the year. And their first broadcasted game with us is going to be against Cathedral, I believe. We might be going against that DOS game as well. Make sure you tune in to WJHI socials on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok as well. We just opened the TikTok, and to keep posted on that. And, you know, I had a chance to talk to both of them over the offseason, Connor. I had a chance to talk to Sharon, talk to Corey. I've talked to him a little bit. I had an interview with Sharon last year when he first came in. And it really seems like these guys want to come in and they want to revamp this program. Head coach Andrew Grants, who I believe left for Providence this season. He's not coaching over there, he's just teaching. And he was excellent for the Red Devils. He led them to a sectional title in 2021 it was. That was with Jalen Fairman. He's back in, I guess that would be Bellarmine. Yeah, Jalen Fairman, he's a starter for the Bellarmine Knights under Coach Davenport, like we mentioned. Will Lovings-Watts as well, college prospect for the Red Devils. He had to transfer down. And, you know, this team, Missy Boyles was the girls' head coach in those previous seasons. And it looks like Norman and Sharon are looking to come in, revamp it all.
Yes. Yeah, Boyles last year, their season was a little rough, I'd say. They went 10-8, struggled at a few spots, but this year they seem to be doing better. They are 4-2, I believe, and got 8 seniors on the Red Devil team.
Yeah, it's a deep team, because last year there were no seniors.
Yeah, and for the future of that program, I think they're going to find that it's going to be a little hard to work with the loss of talent that they're going to lose this year, because if you look at their starting lineup, it was 4 seniors and 1 junior, I believe.
It was, actually got the starters right here. It was Reese, Johnson, Carter, and Mason, like you mentioned, all seniors. Then, of course, El Marble, a signature scorer in this Red Devil offense, rounded out the lineup.
I wouldn't be surprised if Marble takes up the mantle of top scorer next year and leads this team as their captain.
I believe Marble led the team in scoring last year. I'm not entirely sure. It might have been Sophia Reese, she's coming into tonight averaging 13.4 points per game. She is leading the team in points per game. She's 6th in the Hoosier Hills Conference in points per game as well. And this Red Devil team has leaders all across the board. Of course, LaKyra Johnson, she leads Hoosier Hills in charges taken. Avriel Baker was 2nd in blocks, I do believe, and she already has 2 to start this game. So that's going to be going up. She might be first after tonight. And LaKyra Johnson, she's 2nd in rebounds in the conference. Maya Johnson is 1st. She's also the only woman to have a double-double in the Hoosier Hills Conference so far this season.
Yeah, and I don't know if you mentioned it, but Sophia Reese is 3rd in conference for
It's
scoring.
3rd. Okay, I thought it was 6th.
Yes, it is 3rd.
Yeah, and she might be going up soon because Sophia Reese, she's a pure scorer.
She is, yes. She's very smart player. She knows when to pass the ball, when to drive in. She picks her shots carefully.
I love her jump shot because she always knows when to set her feet. When you're watching these players and they're going back and forth, we've seen a lot in that left corner. We've seen it from El Marble. We've seen it from LaKyra Johnson. Miranda Mason, we've seen it a lot from her as well.
Red Devils are very comfortable in the corners.
Yeah, well, they'll go to the corner, and they won't really set their feet. They'll act like they're going to take the 3, but what they got to realize is that the Silver Creek defense and defense in general are always looking towards the feet because that means you're going to take a jumper. So they don't set those feet to fake them out, but what Sophia Reese does, she does set her feet. She sets them well in the corner so that pump fake is even more well executed. Then she manages to drive left, drive right. It happens left a lot because she's great at finishing on reverse layups, and we've seen it so far. That's what she's been best at.
Yeah, that's probably what contributes to her gaining space most of the time. Enough space for her to either get a shot off or pass it out to someone else to get a shot.
So if you're just now tuning in, you are listening to 98.5 WJHI LP Jeffersonville, your home of the Red Devil Network. I'm Blake Beams with Connor Seifried live from Johnson Arena in Jeffersonville, Indiana, as your Lady Red Devils take on the Dragons of Silver Creek out of Sellersburg, Indiana. Score is currently 26-25. Dragons have the score at halftime. We've got about a minute to go till the 3rd period begins. The Red Devils led the half primarily in scoring. They were up 7 going in the second quarter, 22-15, but they lost that lead. Only scored 3 points in that second period.
Yeah, and we do have another program tomorrow night at 7:30. It'll be the girls once again versus B&L. It's going to be called by our Blake Beams, who's right next to me.
Yeah, the B&L Stars. What an excellent team they are. They got a Butler commit, Carson Norman. They have Chloe Spreen, who has offers from places like North Carolina. That's a deep team. B&L is always good every single year. They're the ones that eliminated Jeffersonville from sectionals last season.
Yes, they were. And I'd say that Chloe and Carson are a dynamic duo of that team. They really work well together. The chemistry is just through the roof when they play.
Yeah, Chloe, the junior, and Carson, the senior, respectively, like we mentioned. Carson, she's going to Butler University next season. Chloe Spreen, she's got offers from everywhere. And the team, that's just the first two. There's plenty of talent on that team. And you're going to see it firsthand tomorrow night live on WJHI.
Yep.
So we're going to begin the second half here momentarily. The Red Devils are going to start with the ball, so they won the tip-off, and Maya Johnson's going to be the one inbounding it here for Jeffersonville. Brooklyn Carter's on the side of the Red Devils. Your referees for tonight's matchup, Ashley Crawford, Dan Anderson, and Chris Clark. Maya Johnson, she's going to get it over to Sophia Reese in the corner. Reese Johnson, Lakyra Johnson, Miranda Mason, and Brooklyn Carter are the 5 for the Red Devils. Heavily contested here, playing the passing lane, is Kira Grant for the Dragons. She's going to steal this ball, and she lost it, but it's going to be a foul drawn. Good move there by Gant to get that foul drawn there. It's going to be the first charge by the Red Devils. Got into foul trouble pretty early last half. They drew 11 total fouls in that half. Out there for the Dragons is going to be Haley Foley. Out there with her is Lydia Wright, the sophomore. She is with Olivia Johnson, Gant, as we just mentioned, and Brooklyn Wren. So that starting lineup is out here for the Dragons. Here's Sophia Reese. She is going to make her moves down to the post, finds Johnson. Johnson's got the length, but she's finishing over 6'2". Wren, and it works. What a move there by Maya Johnson to get it off glass, up and good. The Red Devils take the lead.
Johnson went in on Wren there, but then stepped back to gain some space for her shot.
27-26 Jeffersonville. They have Wren taking it up at the logo. Johnson a half-court press. Wren's going to try to go all the way. Oh, she tried to use that length. Nothing there. It's going to go off the glass. Find in the hands of Olivia Johnson, who gets it up and good off the glass for the Dragons to regain the lead 28-27. We got a back-and-forth matchup. 2 lead changes so far in this third period. Miranda Mason loses the ball, gets it right back, finds Johnson. She's going to get it over to Carter. Carter being doubled down to Johnson. Johnson, oh, she could have found Mason up top, but instead she's going to find Lakyra Johnson down in the post, who finishes off glass. Another
Smart
lead
play
change
there by Johnson.
29-28 Jeffersonville. You mentioned Dick Connor. Excellent play there by the Johnsons. There's 2 of them, and Maya found Lakyra right down there. Excellent finish by Lakyra. And this one's going to go to Lakyra once again on the fast break. Were the feet set? No, they were not. So it's going to be a blocking foul call here against Jeffersonville. And the shot is going to be no. Oh, they are going to count the shot. So 31-28 Jeffersonville here. Lakyra Johnson's going to the line to try to make this a 2-possession game in favor of the Red Devils.
Now, like I said at halftime, the Red Devils struggled with their free throws at the end of the second quarter, so let's see if they've improved.
Johnson can't get that one to fall, so it's going to stay 31-28 Jeffersonville. 6:32 to go in the third period of play. This is going to be thrown up here by the Dragons. The Dragons are going to take it all the way down. Excellent move there. Tried to get it off glass. Nothing. And then turned over. Nope. Brooklyn Wren saves it. And Sophia Reese tries to pick it away, but it's going to be a foul called against Sophia Reese. I do believe that's going to be the second charge for the team. Yes, it's going to go against Reese. That should be her 3rd personal.
I believe 4th. She had 3 last quarter, so.
Yeah, that is going to be her 4th. Good call there. Reese has got to be careful. You don't want 4 fouls just beginning the third quarter, and she is actually going to check out with Maya Johnson for Elle Marvel, and it looks like Avery L. Baker's going to come in. Baker been a defensive force so far tonight. She's had 2 blocks and leads the Hoosier Hills Conference in blocks so far this season. Here's the inbound here to Brooklyn Wren and the Dragons. Wren's going to go up to Olivia Johnson up top, and she's going to take it herself. Oh, nearly swatted away. Said it's going to go off the bottom of the backboard. Picked off here by Lakyra Johnson, finds the passing lanes, manages to force her to the half-court line for Kiera Gant. As Gant, she's going to beat her off the dribble, and she's going to go over to Johnson. The shot is up, and the shot is good from the senior off the glass. 31-30, Red Devils still lead. 5:56 to go here in the third period of play.
Yeah, smart move by Gant, driving in to draw the defense and then passing to the next block so they can get a shot off.
Baker takes another hard fall as the Red Devils were fighting for those rebounds. Nothing there. And it looks like this one is going to be out on Jeffersonville, which it will be. The Dragons are going to regain possession here, looking to cause the 3rd lead change of the quarter. There's the inbound. This one is going to go over to Haley Foley for the Dragons. She's going to find Lydia Wright. Lydia Wright back to Johnson. Johnson's going to find Wright, not even over half court yet, and we've seen 4 different passes. Here is Wright. She's going to get it over this time to Haley Foley. Loses the ball, gets it right back. She's going to find Lydia Wright. Once again, Wright going to make her way to the mid-range. Nice find. Little hitch in the jump shot. It's going to be too strong. Rebounded by Baker. Tipped away by Marble. And here come the Red Devils. Here is Miranda Mason. She's going to be at the top of the key. Is she going to take it all the way? She's trying to beat her man Gant. She will beat her, but it's going to be a turnover on Jeffersonville. She just lost control of that ball.
Yeah, both teams seeming to lose control of the ball every now and then, and it's probably due to that fast gameplay, like I've said.
So there's the inbound here by the Dragons. This one is going to get into Wren, and Wren's going to be the one taking it up. And it looks like there's going to be a walk called against the Dragons. Yes, there will be. That was number 5, Haley Foley. So Foley's going to be the one to cause that turnover there for the Dragons. Another walk. We have seen plenty of those so far tonight. Brandon Mason's going to be checking out here for LaQuaya Gold for the Red Devils, and Brooklyn Carter's going to be the one taking it up for Jeffersonville. Here comes Carter, 31-30, Red Devils is their score, and she's going to carry that ball just a little bit too much. Another travel is going to be called here against Jeffersonville. Inbounding it for the Dragons will be Olivia Johnson as they gain control. 5:10 to go here in the third period of play. 31-30, Red Devils is their score as the Dragons have an opportunity to take the lead. This one's going to be tipped out of bounds, that time by LaQuaya Gold.
Yeah, good read on defense by LaQuaya.
Yeah, it was a good read because they were all the way down there. If that ball would have gotten in, that could have been easy sweep score. Gant nearly loses the ball, nearly walks as well, and there's going to be a blocking foul called against Elle Marble as Olivia Johnson draws it and falls to the ground. It's going to be Marble's second, so she's pretty low on fouls throughout this game, which is good for her. Here's the inbound here from the Dragons. They're going to get it across half court. Elle Marble, who does she got on her right now? Lydia Wright. No, that wasn't Wright. That was actually Haley Foley who took that shot too strong. Marble gets the rebound. Marble loses the ball. Dragons got this ball back. This one's going to be whipped across the court, going down all the way into the paint. Tried to use the glass. Went Olivia Johnson, but too short there. She's going to draw the foul. Regardless, 31-30. Red Devils your score with 4:51 to go here in the third period of play. Going to go against Avriel Baker. That's her first personal, which is awesome to see because she has 2 blocks. She's been playing physical in the paint, and she only has 1 foul through the night. So it is a shooting foul, so they will get 2. The Dragons' first one is up. The first one is good from Olivia Johnson. That's going to tie us all up at 31, and Johnson has an opportunity to take the lead here for the Dragons. There's been quite a few lead changes throughout this quarter.
Yeah, both teams excellent at getting into the paint, hitting their shots. Truly is a fight.
Too strong there from Johnson. Marble's going to get the rebound. She's going to get it over to LaQuaya Gold for the Red Devils Gold. She's going to go back and forth. Oh, turned over there. Nearly hit our desk. But instead, it's going to hit the fan next to us. He manages to save the ball. Pre-game, Connor, as the Dragons gain possession. Pre-game, we had a ball fly towards our way at the end of the JV game. Luckily, the hands were saved there. Nothing was knocked over. The laptop, the monitors, nothing. And here are the Dragons. Here's Kiera Gant. She's going to get this ball. Oh, I thought she was out of bounds for the Dragons. But Gant is going to stay with the ball, and she's going to try to go in, nearly double. She's going to get it back, and she's going to find Johnson up top. She's going to try to take it all the way. Nothing there. Rebounded by Wren. Wren takes a 3. It is up. It is good from the 6'2" freshman.
Beautiful
Brooklyn
shot.
Wren can do it all.
I believe Wren is 1 for 2 from field goal range.
34-31. Dragons is your score, and a chance to take the lead again here, and it is up. It is good off the glass. And the Silver Creek Dragons showed out, and they are getting loud as there was a nice shot off the glass from Lydia Wright. 36-31. Dragons is your score with 4:08 to go in the third period of play.
Yeah, Dragons went on a run there. They were had a series of good shots, excellent defense to get turnovers, and it caused them to take the lead.
So if you're just now joining, you're listening to 98.5 WJHI LP Jeffersonville, your home of the Red Devil Network. I'm Blake Beans with Connor Seifert as we bring to you our first broadcast of the year for girls basketball as your Jeffersonville Lady Red Devils take on the Silver Creek Dragons out of Sellersburg. The Red Devils got out to a very early start. They led 22-15 going into the second period, and they only managed to score 3 points, and we're down 26-25 entering halftime, and now it's going to be 36-31 Dragons your score. They have all this momentum going their way at the moment.
Yes, they do. And the Red Devils had all the momentum in the first half, I'd say, but then during halftime, I guess the Dragons went in there and just changed a few things up, allowed them to take control.
So Maya Johnson's going to be inbounding for the Red Devils. There's going to be no more substitutions other than her. Here's Brooklyn Carter taking it up, finds Johnson. Johnson is going to try to find LaKyra. Instead, she's going to go to the corner for LaQuaya Gold. Gold, she's getting double, loses the ball. It's going to be a foul. I thought it was going to be a travel there, but instead it's going to be a foul, looks like, against number 22. Well, Ellie Falkenstein is not on the court, so it couldn't have gone against her. So that one had to be Lydia Wright there, so it's going to be the second team foul for the Dragons. Coming out here is Lydia Wright, so we have a good estimation to believe that that was her called foul. And this one's going to be inbounded over to LaQuaya Gold for the Red Devils, over to Elle Marble. Screen. No screen by Brooklyn Carter. You probably could have said it, got Marble just a little bit more open. Here goes LaKyra Johnson. Oh, what a move, but just short. LaKyra Johnson, excellent post play. and quickly rebounded by the Dragons. They're trying to get this up going in quick. Here it goes, wide open down low is Brooklyn Wren. Oh, it's too short. Freshman move there. She can learn from that mistake. I'm sure she'll try to get more power next time. Here's
a beautiful pass, just had some trouble finishing.
Elle Marble from deep.
Amazing shot from the top of the key.
Elle Marble's putting on a show here for the Red Devil fans in Johnson Arena. This three's up, this three, oh, it just rims out for the Dragons. 36-34, Red Devils, 36-34. Dragons is your score. 3:15 to go in the third period of play, and there's going to be a blocking foul ruled against the Dragons. It's going to be the third team foul for Silver Creek this half.
Red Devils were able to cut the lead to 2, 34-36.
Inbounding here, or checking in here for the Dragons, rather, is going to be Addison Foley. 5'10" sophomore. She's going to be coming in for Haley Foley. Brooklyn Carter, she's going to go over to Maya Johnson, down to LaKyra Johnson. Marble pulls another three. It's up. It's good for the lead. 37-36 Jeffersonville.
It is 2 in a row for Marble.
Thought about the three. That was Emma Shane. The freshman finds Renton down low. Freshman to freshman connection. She goes out to Katie Rooney. It is up. It is no good by the sophomore. Rebounded by Gant. Gant too strong off the backboard. Rebounded by Renton. It is up. It is no good. But she manages to draw the foul. It's going to be a one. Well, it's going to be guaranteed 2 free throws. There's going to be a shooting foul ruled against the Red Devils, the 15.
Yeah, that height coming in handy for Ren. She was able to just grab that ball over the top of the Red Devils.
So lining up for the first, here is Wren. It is up. It is just it was good, but it looked a little strong there. Hit the back iron, but did rim in for Brooklyn Wren and the Dragons. So we're tied all back up at 37 after Ellen Marble nailed those 2 3-pointers back to back, both very deep. Your second free throw up and good. 38-37 Dragons now, as it looks like 2 for 2 for Brooklyn Wren from the line on that trip. Quaya Gold, she's taking it up, finds LaKyra Johnson in the corner. Johnson finds Maya Johnson at the top of the key. Is she going to take it herself? Yes, she will. Too strong off the glass. LaKyra Johnson gets this rebound, second in the Hoosier Hills Conference in rebounds. It's going to be quickly turned over, however, as Kiera Gant gets this ball. And will it be a turnover? No, it will not. It's going to stay with Silver Creek. 2:27 to go in the third period of play. 38-37. Silver Creek is your score.
Good defense by the Red Devils there, double teaming Gant to cause her to make a crazy pass that they swatted out of bounds.
So here's the inbound. Oh, it's going deep.
Sketchy pass.
Turned over. That was a very sketchy pass, Connor.
Saved by the Dragons, and the Red Devils take control.
LaKyra Johnson, is she going to try to go all the way? No, she won't. She finds LaQuaya Gold in the corner. She finds Maya Johnson wide open, top of the key. It's up. It's good. Maya Johnson nails the three to take the lead for Jeffersonville, 40-38. 2:10 to go in the third period of play. The Red Devils gain the lead. Here's Kiera again. Is she going to go all the way? She will. Too short. Will be rebounded by the Dragons. Doesn't look like it. They're fighting for it. Everybody's on the ground. It's going to be out of bounds, and the Red Devils are going to gain possession of this ball. Jeffersonville has the lead at 2, 40-38 with 1:56 to go in the third period of play.
Yeah, the Red Devils and the Dragons were fighting for that ball on the ground. It went from under the basket to near the sideline, where it was knocked out of bounds by Gant.
Miranda Mason's going to be checking in here for Brooklyn Carter and the Red Devils. LaQuaya Gold's going to take it up for Jeffersonville, finds Maya Johnson. Oh, nearly picked off in the passing lane. Instead, it's going to go down in the post, and this one is just short. That one from LaQuaya Gold has a pickpocket away. She was triple teamed down low. This Kiera Gant, she's doubled, and she is going to be fouled. That one's going to go against Maya Johnson that time. It's going to be her second rule.
Good read by Mason to deflect that ball out of bounds.
Yeah, it didn't necessarily go the way of the Red Devils, but as you said, it was an excellent read. Managed to just get it off her leg, so it was managed to stop. Excellent play there, as you mentioned, by Miranda Mason. So here's the inbound for the Dragons. Falkenstein is looking to take it up. She has to pick up her dribble quite quickly, however. And this one's going to go all the way down low. Oh, shot from the freshman, Emma Shane. Too strong there. That one rebounded by LaKyra Johnson and the Red Devils. Miranda Mason's calling for that ball. She says she's wide open. And this shot's going to go off glass and good. Just rings in for the Red Devils as they're going to expand this lead.
Yeah, LaKyra just drove straight into the lane there. Hardly any contestment by the Dragons.
Ellie Falkenstein, she has to pick up her dribble.
It's going to be a 5-second call. Excellent defense by the Red Devils.
Yes, that was. It was a great trap as well. You mentioned they managed to force Falkenstein into that trap. She was in the left corner. She had 2 Red Devils swarm her immediately. 5-second violation. Excellent call, Connor. Excellent defense as well by the Red Devils. So here comes Jeffersonville. Maya Johnson looks to take it in the paint. It is up, no good, off glass. Too strong. Lakyra Johnson nearly gets the rebound. Great defense.
Boxing her on the baseline.
And it's going to be dribbled out of bounds by the Dragons.
Once again, that defense is coming in handy for the Red Devils. I mean, they keep boxing the Dragons. They're getting turnovers when they need them.
So Elle Marble's going to come in here for Jeffersonville. And she's going to tail an immediate 3. It is just too strong. Going to be rebounded by Maya Johnson. And she's going to be fouled. We're going to see that one goes against, if I had to guess, against Silver Creek, it was probably going to be Katie Rooney, but we're going to get the official call. I was against Kira Gant on that one. It's going to be the 4th team foul of the half for Silver Creek. The Red Devils have 6 themselves. So it's going to find Falkenstein, or Marble wide open in the corner. It's good. 7-point lead for Jeffersonville. 45-38 Red Devils as we have 30 seconds and counting in this 3rd period of play. Here comes Wren, finds a man wide open in the corner. It's up. It is too strong for Shane. She got bumped a little bit. Rebounded by Kira Gant. Nearly loses the ball. And it's going to be out of bounds, and the Red Devils are going to regain possession. Jeffersonville defense has been swarming to begin this second half.
Now, I believe Marble is 3 for 4 in this half for field goals.
Yeah, Marble has been excellent so far. She does check out here. It looks like, yeah, Brooklyn Carter's going to be coming back in for the junior. Here's Aquia Gold. She's checking it up. She is going to get past this half-court line. Ooh, nice tip there by the Dragons. That was Haley Foley. Manages to not get the ball, but this time it is stolen there by Olivia Johnson. Johnson
Bit of an out-of-control pass. Oh, stolen by the Red Devils for an easy layup by Latoya Gold.
You mentioned it, Connor. Latoya Gold finds that passing lane, goes all the way, and that quarter is going to end, and the Red Devils storm back in this second half for a 9-point lead, 47-38 at the end of the 4th period. At the end of the 3rd period of play, the Red Devils lead from Johnson Arena.
Yeah, the Red Devils were able to get that 6-point deficit up to a 9-point lead.
If you're just now joining, you are listening to 98.5 WJHI LP Jeffersonville, your home of the Red Devil Network. I am Blake Beams, joined by Connor Seifrey, live from Johnson Arena as your Jeffersonville Red Devils take on the Silver Creek Dragons out of Sellersburg, Indiana, in the first televised home game of the year. So 47-38, Jeffersonville is currently your score at the beginning of the 4th period of play. The Red Devils dominated most of the first half. They were up 7 going into the 2nd period. And they were leading 22-15 and lost just a little bit of that momentum. Came into halftime actually down by 1 point, and they managed to storm back after a few good plays from the Dragons as a 47-38 lead is built for the Red Devils. This is what they've built themselves on. Head coach Corey Norman instills a very fast-paced offense for the Lady Red Devils, and they're averaging 60 points a game so far on the season. They need 13 to reach that mark tonight. So Connor, we got it here. This is the Red Devils. It's going to be a crucial win if they do get it here. What are you looking for Jeffersonville in this final quarter of play?
I'd say that they're pretty strong with their fast-paced offense. It's been working for them. They've been beating the Dragons to the goal. They've been beating them to rebounds. Been able to get back on defense quick enough to cause them to get turnovers. And their presses on their inbound passes, they're able to box out the Dragons, cause them to either walk out of bounds, pass the ball out of bounds, and the reads on defense to cause the Dragons to mess up. It's been excellent.
So Brooklyn Wren's going to be inbounding here for the Dragons. I didn't mean to cut you off like that, Connor. I apologize. As here come the Dragons. This was off the glass. That would have been a miracle if that went in. No good by Lydia Wright. Oh, and fighting for the ball. It's going to be ruled a jump ball. Possession still in favor of the Dragons, so the Silver Creek Dragons are going to retain possession of this ball. Excellent fight there from the Red Devils to draw that jump. Oh, it's actually going to be possession for the Red Devils. I guess they didn't get that arrow switched over, so Maya Johnson's inbounding here for Jeffersonville. Here comes Laquia Gold. She's out there in Miranda Mason, Maya Johnson, Brooklyn Carter, and Lakyra Johnson for Jeffersonville. Gold is being triple teamed everywhere she looks. Brooklyn Carter tried to go down low. Hand got in the way there for the Dragons. Maya Johnson went down, hit her head. She is favoring that at the moment. She seems to be fine. However, she makes her way up the court. Here's Brooklyn Wren for the Dragons. Nice dribble. I would have liked to see her take that up there. She's got the height. And this is over to the corner. This one towards Lydia Wright. Lydia Wright's going to find her man down low. Olivia Johnson does not go up with that. Finds the corner over to Gant. It's going to be a foul called against LaKyra Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson was trying to take that pass away from Gant. Just happened to get a little too close and almost run her over.
Yeah, she used that left hand. She got a little bit too much in the face, like you mentioned, of Gant. And that's going to send Gant to the line for a 1-and-1. The Red Devils' 7th charge of the half. 7:16 to go in the final period of play. Red Devils are ahead 9-47-38. Akira Gant and the Dragons have a chance to cut this lead, and they will not, as the 1-and-1 is no good on the first. 47-38, Jeffersonville is your score. Here's LaQuaya Gold taking it up for the Red Devils over to LaKyra Johnson. Johnson tried to take it all the way and said she's going to find Gold. Gold pulls the three, no hesitation. Off the glass, it's up, it's good. 12-point lead for Jeffersonville, 50-38. 7 minutes to go in the fourth period of play. Stolen by Mason in the passing lanes. The Red Devils are hot. Over to LaKyra Johnson. Finds Maya Johnson. Over to the corner. Brooklyn Carter, three's up. Three's good. The Red Devils take a 15-point lead.
Great series of defense transitioned into offense there for the Red Devils. Reed for Mason caused the turnover, which then led to their three by Carter.
Nothing short of excellence by this Red Devil defense. Not only tonight, but especially this fourth period. They came out guns blazing. You're a minute 16 in. You've already forced 4 different turnovers, including one of those crucial of the game. That led to that 3. You're up 15 points right now. This Red Devils crowd in Johnson Arena is getting loud.
Yes, and the fast-paced gameplay. The Red Devils have been doing it all game. They don't seem to be slowing down.
So 53-38 Red Devils is your score with 6:44 to go in the final period of play. You're listening to 98.5 WJHI-LP Jeffersonville. You're home with the Red Devil Network. I'm Blake Beams. Connor Cypher, he's with me live from Johnson Arena. Your Lady Red Devils take on the Dragons out of Silver Creek, out of Sellersburg, Indiana. Each team has had a great, I wouldn't say great season for the Dragons so far. They're coming in 1-2. But the Red Devils, they're coming in 4-2 under brand new head coach Corey Norman. They've managed to put it together. They're coming off a 65-50 victory in the previous game against Providence. That was on Tuesday. Brooklyn Carter, she had herself 19. Elle Marvel added 17. She had 4 threes as well. 6:44 to go here in the fourth period of play. 53-38, a 15-point lead for Jeffersonville. Here are the Dragons. This one's going to be inbounded by Olivia Johnson. She is going to get it over to Kira Grant. Grant finds Johnson once again. Miranda Mason on the full court press. She's being beat by Johnson, however. Good way to recover. She's going to get out to the top of the key to Kira Grant. And she walked. Yes, she did. Move that pivot a little bit too late. It's going to be a turnover on the Dragons, and the Red Devils have a chance to expand this lead.
Now, Blake, what do you want to see from the Dragons in order for them to get it together and cut this lead down?
Well, we mentioned earlier how they got to take it slow against the Red Devils, right? You can't do that anymore. You got 6:34 to go. You're down 15, and this team isn't going to stop making shots. You got to find your threes. You got to be moving that ball. You got to go fast. You got to limit those turnovers. There's been like 9 walks called against the Dragons tonight.
I'd add on to that their passes need to be a little stronger, more confident. More often than not, the Red Devils have picked off most of their passes.
So back and forth here between the two teams. Here's Miranda Mason. She's going to take it all the way. It's up and good. 17-point lead for the Red Devils. Miranda Mason gets it good off the glass. 55-38 with 6:08 to go here in the final period of play. The Red Devils are full court pressing. And it looks like there's going to be a call to stay with the Dragons here.
Yeah, the Dragons did hit that off of the legs of one of the Red Devil players. I could not see who it was.
Checking in for the Dragons is going to be the sophomore Addison Foley. Taking it up is going to be Lydia Wright. And Lydia Wright, oh, she's going to check all the way. Did she not dribble? Like double dribble? I guess she didn't. That shot's up and good off the glass.
Yeah, she dribbled right through the Red Devil defense just then. But the Red Devils answered back with a dish down to LaKyra Johnson for 2.
And it looks like there's going to be a turnover called here against, well, not a turnover, it's going to be out of bounds here on Jeffersonville. The Dragons are going to gain possession of this ball. It's now a 17-point lead. You just mentioned Connor. LaKyra Johnson got down in the post, managed to beat it just a little bit, and managed to go all the way down. And it looks like there's going to be a 5-second violation here against the Dragons.
Yeah, once again, that defense for the Red Devils has been working for them tonight. They're getting 5-second calls on inbound plays, and they seem to trap the players a lot.
Johnson just short on that reverse layup there. Miranda Mason saved it from being close backcourt violation. She's going to take it up past the logo. Oh, she beat Shane off the dribble.
Attempted dish into the lane to Maya Johnson, blocked by the feet of Brooklyn Wren.
There's going to be a jump ball forced here between both teams. Or is there a foul? Yeah, it's against Maya Johnson. That's going to be the 8th called team foul for the Red Devils this half. 5:27 to go in the final period of play. 57-40 Jeffersonville is the score.
Sophia Reese checking in for the Red Devils from Miranda Mason. And Reese does have 4 fouls, so she's got to be careful here.
Yeah, we mentioned when she was going out that she had to limit those fouls and limit the aggressiveness because she was going to be a key coming down. But they're up 17 as this first free throw is up and good. It's going to be a 1-and-1 opportunity this time from Lydia Wright. But we mentioned how Sophia Reese had to limit it to play down the stretch. This Red Devils team's looking great even without her.
Yeah, she was on the bench for most of that. I think the entire third quarter. She was, and the Red Devils took that lead at the end of the third, and hopefully it's going to be better with her in the game.
So Wright went 2 for 2 on those free throws, but the Red Devils are going to get it right back. Lykyra Johnson managed to secure an offensive rebound, put it up off the glass to get the lead back to 17, 59-42. Jeffersonville is your score. Here comes the Dragons. Oh, that was right. It just rims in and out. Excellent mid-range shot there, but nothing to fall. Here is Sophia Reese. Oh, great bounce pass to Brooklyn Carter. She's going to bounce it into Lykyra Johnson, but swatted away by the Dragons. Maya Johnson too short. Another swat by Brooklyn Wren. She has 3 on the night, using that 6'2" frame to her full advantage. Here come the Dragons.
That was an amazing pass down to Lykyra Johnson. She's had a little trouble finishing the shot.
Timeout called here against the Dragons. That's going to be head coach Scott Shane's second charge of the half, I do believe. We'll get the official ruling in just a moment. But the Red Devils are dominating this second half of play. 59-42 Jeffersonville, your score in the final period of play. Yeah. Oh, there's going to be a technical foul. Thank you for pointing that out to me, Connor. I didn't see who that was, but Sophia Reese is at the line. That first one is up and no good. Did you manage to catch that tech?
I saw it when he motioned it to the scores table, but I believe it was on the head coach for the Dragons.
Okay, I get you. So Scott Shane sounds like he's going to draw a technical foul, and Sophia Reese gets 1 of 2 technical calls to go in here. 60-42, 18-point lead for the Red Devils, and they have a chance to expand this lead even further as they, of course, regain possession of this ball. It's going to be Lykyra Johnson inbounding here for Jeffersonville. LaQuaya Gold's back here, and she's going to be picked up heavily by Addison Foley. This one's into Sophia Reese. Reese going to go back to Lykyra Johnson. Up to Reese at the top of the perimeter, over to LaQuaya Gold. LaQuaya Gold, is she going to find Reese? No, she won't. Oh, be careful not to double dribble. Down to Avriel Baker, and there's going to be a walk called against Baker. Move that pivot foot a little too much. Turnover against the Red Devils.
It's a rare occurrence for Baker to travel. She's been pretty good at the post this game. Inbound for the Dragons. Swatted away by Sophia. Picked up by LaQuaya Gold.
So here is Gold. She managed to find Johnson in the corner, but it's going to be a turnover. Just a little bit too out of control. Excellent coverage defense there by Emma Shane for the Dragons, and they're going to get this ball back as Ellen Marble is looking to check in for Lykyra Johnson. That's probably her final minutes of the game. Lykyra Johnson has played excellent tonight, getting those rebounding numbers up. She is second in the Hoosier Girls Conference in rebounds per game.
Yes, Lykyra Johnson had a great game. A little rocky off the start. She had some trouble finishing in the post, but she really became a key player in that second and third quarter.
Avriel Baker tips it there in the passing lane. It's going to go up, not to Shane. Instead, it's going to go over to Kira Gant. Garrett takes a 3. No good there. Rebound by Avriel Baker. Baker's going to find Gold. Gold, she's taking it up for the Red Devils. Sophia Reese, she's at the top of the key. Try to find her. She's not. LaQuaya Gold goes all the way. Finds Baker. Swatted away by Wren, her 4th of the night. Rebounded by Shane and the Dragons. She finds Gant. Gant's going to go to the corner. She pump fakes one. She's going to cut in to the right. She's going to find Wren. Wren's going to pull the 3. It's up. It is in. Takes the sweet roll.
Bounce off the front of the rim to fall in.
Yeah, what a shot there by Brooklyn Wren. It was just a little bit short, but she got the perfect roll. Manages to find the bottom of the basket. 15-point lead for the Red Devils as the Dragons do cut it there. 60-45 Jeffersonville, your score with 3:50 to go here in the final period of play.
Yeah, in the first half of this game, it wasn't a very high-scoring game, but the Red Devils seem to be hitting their shots now. They're really finding their rhythm.
So if you're just now joining, you're listening to 98.5 WJHI-LP Jeffersonville, your home of the Red Devil Network. I'm Blake Beam with Connor Seifert, and we're live from Johnson Arena as your Jeffersonville Lady Red Devils take on the Silver Creek Dragons out of Sellersburg, Indiana, and your Red Devils lead 60-45 with 3:50 to go here and the final period of play. It looks like the Red Devils are going to walk away with a nice victory to improve to 5-2, but you can never call it too close. Corey Norman, the brand new head coach for the Red Devils, he's starting out 4-2. He likes to play very fast, and he continues that way. I'm personally looking to hold it. Of course, there's no shot clock, but he likes to play fast. The Dragons might be able to force some turnovers, maybe force a change in, I guess, a dynamic, you could say.
Yeah, but in the second half of this game, it's just been a battle of turnovers, I think. The Dragons having trouble keeping possession of the ball. They've only scored a little bit this half. Red Devils are taking advantage of that.
So Carter, Baker, Reese, LaQuaya Gold, and El Marble are going to be the lineup for the Red Devils. Here's Brooklyn Wren down low. It's swatted away by Baker, her third of the night. Leads the Hoosier Hills Conference in blocks per game, does Avriel Baker. And
LaQuaya Gold got tied up there between two of the Dragon defenders and draws the foul.
So it's going to be the 8th charge of the half. Oh, she does draw the foul. I thought that was going to go against Jeffersonville. Good call there, Connor. And Reese is going to be inbounding, trying to get it over Brooklyn Wren, who has the wingspan. Here's El Marble wide open. She's going to shoot it. It's up. It is too strong. Rebounded by Baker. It's up. It's good. Avriel Baker making her presence known in the post.
Shooting over two of the Dragons just then.
Did you see the arc on that shot, Connor?
I did. Went up and just fell perfectly into place.
Here's Lydia Wright. She's taking it back and forth. Stolen away by LaQuaya Gold. 23-on-23 action. LaQuaya Gold, will she find Baker? No, she won't. She's going to take it all the way. No foul. That's going to be the fifth block of the night from Brooklyn Wren from the Dragons. What a defensive night Brooklyn Wren is having here. The 6'2" freshman. She is going to be a force for the Dragons for years to come.
Yes, she's been a key player in that post, like you said. Bit of a long pass for the Dragons.
So Emma Shane's going to head to the line here. I believe that was a shooting foul. That's El Marble's third personal here. It's going to be the 9th team foul of the half for the Red Devils. 62-45, 17-point lead here for Jeffersonville. 3:09 to go here in the final period of play. First free throw is up. First free throw is good from Emma Shane. She has one more to go. 62-46, 16-point lead for the
Man, she really does have a beautiful shot, though.
Yeah, the freshman, she seems like she knows her fundamentals. Of course, her father, head coach Scott Shane, I believe she has a brother as well, Trey Shane, on the football team. Here is Brooklyn Carter for the Red Devils. She's taking it up. She finds LaQuaya Gold. Gold's going to find Reese. Oh, she's taking the three. It's up. It is too short. I would have liked to hold the ball there. You only got 3 minutes to go, but I guess when you're only up 15, you have some time to shoot a little bit. This one's going to go up here by Haley Foley, I do believe. And it's going to be up and good by, that was Brooklyn Wren once again. I believe she leads this team in scoring so far tonight. Blocks as well, of course. She has 5. 62-49. Jeffersonville is still your scorer. 13-point advantage for the Red Devils. Brooklyn Wren heads to the line to expand, or to hopefully decrease this lead by 1 point, make it 62-50. This free throw is up. The free throw is too strong. This time rebounded by the freshman Emma Shane. There's going to be a tie-up possession in favor of the Dragons.
And that foul was on Maya Johnson, number 13. It is her 4th.
That's going to be the 10th team foul for Jeffersonville. It's looking like it's El Marble comes out here. I want to say LaKyra Johnson just checked in. It was either her or LaQuaya Gold. All right, so here is Emma Shane. Emma Shane, she's being guarded heavily. Oh, nice pickpocket by LaQuaya Gold, but it's going to be finding the corner for Kira Gant. Nearly double dribbles, and there's going to be a late whistle here, so Kira Gant's going to head to the line for 2 regardless. That's going to be the 11th called foul here against the Red Devils in this half. Got to limit those fouls. Here's Kira Gant. She's heading to the line for a guaranteed 2. 2:42 to go here in the final period of play. 62-49 Jeffersonville is your score. 13-point advantage here for your Red Devils as Alan A. Booth is set to check in for her first minutes of tonight's matchup. She comes in for Maya Johnson, so the senior Alan A. Booth getting some playing time. She's going to take the Katie Rooney assignment on the other side of the court. Here's the second free throw, our first free throw up and good, mind you, from Kira Gant. First one is up, too strong. 62-49 Red Devils, still your score, looking to cut this to 12. Lined up at the line, here's Kira Gant for her second attempted free throw of this return. It's going to be up and good. 62-50 Jeffersonville is your score. Checking in for the Dragons is going to be Lydia Wright. She's coming in for Katie Rooney.
All right, so here is LaQuaya Gold. She traveled. Nope, they're going to call it foul.
Dragons did trap LaQuaya Gold on the sideline there, but Gold was able to draw the foul.
We got some upset Silver Creek fans on the other side. I love watching the stands in games like this. One of my favorite pastimes during the game. 2:38 to go here in the final period of play. 62-50 Jeffersonville is your score. Nearly picked off in the pass. And it's going to be Johnson to Alanae Booth. She gets a shot up. It's good. 1-for-1 from the senior. Alanae Booth checks in, makes an immediate impact.
First shot of the night, and it is good.
Look at the smile there from Alanae Booth. Excellent mid-range take. An excellent defense as well. Gets those feet set, arms straight up. Forces Wren to throw that ball out of bounds. But the Lady Dragons are going to retain this ball. It's going to be inbounded here by Silver Creek. And I want to say that's going to be, number 23. That's Lydia Wright. So here's Wright on the inbound. Is she going to find Shane? No, she's going to go down to Wren. Wren's going to find Shane. She's going to pull a three. It's up. Oh, beautiful jump shot. Emma Shane, she can do it all as a freshman. She's going to get so continuously better throughout the season. So here's Sophia Reese. It's going to be over to Brooklyn Carter. Red Devils up 11. LaQuaya Gold finds Booth. Oh, nice fake. She got me to go as well. Loses the ball. Here comes the Dragons looking to cut it under 10. Wren saves it on the fast break. This one's going to, is there a walk? Is there a walk? Yes, there will, as the Dragons gain this ball, or the Red Devils gain this ball back. And that was a Hannah Sen who just checked in for the Dragons, an excellent JV player. And she's going to be checking out here for Ellie Falkenstein.
Now Dragons are looking for a turnover on the press here. Cut this lead down.
Lineup here Red Devils are rolling with for the final 2 minutes, looking like LaKyra Johnson, Brooklyn Carter, Miranda Mason, Sophia Reese, Alanae Booth as well. Alanae Booth has got the Wren assignment. Quite the size difference down there. And here goes LaKyra Johnson. It's off the glass. Too strong. Booth. Can she get the rebound? No, she cannot. Here's Falkenstein. She's going to take it up. Manages to block out every Red Devil defender that comes her way. Nearly picked off by Mason in the pocket. Instead, it's going to be
Mason has had a great game of defensive reads tonight. She's been one of the key players that have interrupted that Dragon offense.
I mean, this whole team has really, you know what I mean? Even Silver Creek on their side, they've forced a lot of turnovers. There's going to be another walk called against the Dragons, so the scores remain 64-53 in favor of the Red Devils. 1:41 to go here in the final period of play. Your Red Devils take on the Dragons out of Silver Creek.
Hey, like I said earlier, though, the Dragons have struggled this game to keep possession. They've had a lot of turnovers due to travels or just struggling to fight that Red Devil defense.
So Miranda Mason loses the ball, manages to get it up, but it's going to be a walk here called against Brooklyn Carter. Are they going to roll with the same lineup? Yes, they will, but it does look like Falkenstein will be inbounding here for the Dragons. Here's the inbound. It's going to be right over, back and forth. Falkenstein's going to try to go all the way. Did she walk? Nope, they're going to call a blocking foul here against Jeffersonville, so they're going to get two as the bonus plus has been reached for the Dragons.
Foul was on Alanae Booth. It is her first of the night. Team's 10th.
So here is Falkenstein, like we mentioned, the former Red Devil entering her junior year, her first with the Dragons. She's at the line. She's going for two. 64-53 Red Devils is your current score. Here's first free throw up and short. It's going to stay up 11 for Jeffersonville.
Now coming down to it in the fourth quarter with only 1:33 left. These free throws, I would say, are pretty crucial to the success of this team.
So here's Falkenstein lined up for this second free throw here, looking to cut the lead to 10 for the Red Devils. This one is up. This one good, so short and good. 1 for 2 from the line. Goes Falkenstein. 10-point lead for the Jeffersonville Red Devils, 64-54.
Reese is getting swarmed by the Dragon defense. But she does manage to draw the foul. So she will go to the line for a 1-to-1.
So Sophia Reese, like you mentioned, going to draw that foul. 7th team foul of the half here for the Dragons. This free throw is too strong here by Reese. And here is Falkenstein. She's going to fight for it back and forth. And it's going to be not a turnover. It's going to stay with the Dragons. Jeffersonville tried to get it, but nothing there. Here is Brooklyn Carter down low, and it's going to be a foul called against her as well. So I want to say that's the 13th or 14th, 13th or 14th called foul there of the half here for Jeffersonville. They are racking them up, but they have a 10-point lead. You wouldn't know it. Here is Ellie Falkenstein. This free throw is up. This free throw is good. Her second time to the line in just a few moments. Minute 23 to go here in the final period of play. 64-55 Jeffersonville. Reese, Miranda Mason, Booth, LaKyra Johnson are all in for Jeffersonville. Oh, and Brooklyn Carter's down there. I'm about to say I didn't see a fifth member of that Red Devils offense, but there they were. Here's Miranda Mason. Will she get it over to LaKyra Johnson? No, she will not. She's going to get it over the heads. Ooh, hits the scorer's table. I believe that's going to go out on Silver Creek. I'm going to say that was tipped in the passing lanes. Just
Red Devils are struggling to get some clean passes off of this inbound pass.
So here's Brooklyn Carter. She's going to be taking it up. She gets past the logo. Will she lose the ball? It's going to be ruled a jump, and it's going to stay with Jeffersonville here.
Yeah, both teams tonight have had excellent defensive games.
So a minute 14 to go here in the final period of play. 64-56. Jeffersonville has the lead here at Johnson Arena. They're leading against the Dragons of Silver Creek. They're out of Sellersburg, Indiana. Looks like it's going to be a timeout call here against the Dragons. No. Or a turnover. Turnover here against the Red Devils. So it's going to stay here with the Dragons. This one's going to be Ellie Falkenstein on the inbound. And she's going to get it in this time to the senior Lydia Wright. Lydia Wright's actually the sophomore, pardon me on that. And here's Wright. She's going to pull a shot, try to get it off glass. Interesting. She's being doubled, heavily contested. And Sophia Reese draws the foul. That one's going to go against Wright. This time it's going to be the 8th charge for the team this half as the Red Devils go to the line.
And we are almost in the final minute of the game. I believe the Dragons are trying to cut the lead down by fouling constantly.
I mean, we're going to see it, Connor. I mean, that's exactly what you're expecting. You're going to see a lot of back and forth fouling between both teams. As Reese, she's lined up for this 1-and-1 opportunity. It's up, it's good. Trying to lead 65-56 for the Red Devils. 9-point lead, looking to make it 10. Goes Sophia Reese. And like I said, Connor, expect a lot of fouls coming from the Silver Creek side as they look to stop this clock, try to come back as this is too strong. Miranda Mason gets the rebound. What a play.
Dish to Carter down in the post for 2. Pass almost picked off by Sophia Reese.
So here is Emma Shane. She's going to fake it once. It's going to be too short. It's going to be found by LaKyra Johnson. There's going to be a foul called against the Dragons. Here we go. Here comes the duel of the fates. 67-56. Red Devils is your score with 49.6 to go here in the final period of play. Heading to the line is going to be the forward, LaKyra Johnson. The junior has played excellent. She's second in the conference in rebounds. Gets a few blocks as well, and she leads the conference in charges.
Now the Red Devils do need to hit these free throws in order to maintain their lead.
Here's LaKyra Johnson. The first one is up. Oh, it's too short. So it was a 1-and-1 opportunity. So here come the Dragons. This one's going to be found in the corner at Emma Shane. She's going to pull it. You knew she was. Oh, what a shot.
Beautiful arc on that shot, just perfectly into the net.
Picture perfect form, too. The Red Devils trying to waste all this time they can, but Sophia Reese gets called. Draws the foul, I should say, so she's going to head to the line for 2 here.
Now, if I were the Dragons, I would avoid fouling Sophia Reese. She is one of the better shooters on the team.
Well, you got to realize you can't because they're going to try to get into Reese every time. You know what I mean? I guess you can force pressure on the inbound, but if they get past you, you're going to be wide open down low. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
First free throw is up and good from Reese. She has one more to go. She has a current lead of 9. 68-59, Jeffersonville is your score. 35 seconds to go in the final period of play. Reese lined up, second free throw up and good. 69-59, Red Devils as they go well past their marked average of 60 points per game. This one's going to go down to Emma Shane. Shane's going to lose the ball. Alan A. Booth will let it roll out of bounds. And I want to say it was off her foot. Yeah, she kicked it. I saw that. And it was off on the Red Devils. So 29.9 to go. Dragons are going to have this ball. Oh, it's going to go back against and back towards Jeffersonville. I guess they altered the call. I mean, I thought it was off Booth, but nothing there. So here's LaKyra Johnson. She's taking it up. She's past half court. You got to foul. You got to foul. There it is. So that one's going to go against Emma Shane. And LaKyra Johnson's going to the line for 2 either way. So here's LaKyra Johnson. She's going for 2 here. This first one is up. This first one is no good. 69-59 is going to stay the score for the Red Devils. 24.2 to go here in the final period of play. They lead the Dragons by 10 points. Looks like the Red Devils are going to advance to 5-2. Here's Kyra Johnson on the second free throw of this trip. Too strong, rebounded by Brooklyn Wren for the Dragons. The freshman has had an excellent game. This one's going to be taken up by Katie Rooney. Rooney's going to find Wren. Wren's going to go down low. Picked off by Allen A. Booth and the passing lane. Excellent play there by the Red Devils on the defensive side of the ball. 15 seconds ago, it looks like the Red Devils got this one in the bag. So here is the inbound here from Shane. She is going to get it into Falkenstein.
10 seconds left, and the Dragons have possession. Out to Shane for the three, and that is going to fall.
Excellent shot there by Shane. She's such a good shooter, Connor.
Score becomes 62-69, and that is going to be the final score for tonight as the Red Devils beat the Dragons.
Yeah, Connor, I mean, what a game we just saw, and what a win for the Red Devils. You mentioned 69-62, a 7-point victory for the Red Devils as head coach. Corey Norman advances to 5-2 in his first season as the Jeffersonville Lady Red Devils head coach. What a game we saw. Let's get a little bit of a recap. That first quarter, we can both agree the Red Devils dominated. They were moving as fast-paced as they could, playing the passing lanes. They were forcing turnovers back and forth for Silver Creek, and what an excellent first quarter it was for Jeffersonville. They came into the second period with a 7-point lead. It was going to be 22-15. That's what they came out with. They left that half down 1. They were down 26-25. They scored 3 total points in that second quarter. That's when the Red Devils took off, or that's when the Dragons took off and the Red Devils slowed down. What do you think they talked about in that halftime to kind of get it back going in that second half?
I think Coach Norman just told them to keep playing their game because their shots are going to end up falling, and that's exactly what they did. They came out, they played the exact same way, fast-paced, getting the ball down low, taking the right shots when they need them, and they started falling, and that's how they increased their lead by so much.
And Reese got in foul trouble pretty early, and that could have been a warning sign for the Red Devils, so they took her out for the third period, and that's when it all took off. Elle Marble hit back-to-back threes. That really switched all the momentum for Jeffersonville. I want to say there was one lead change before that, maybe, and that was the last of the game before the Red Devils took it all the way. And they were up 12 going into that fourth period, and they just ran away with it. You know, they only won by 7, so I believe the scoring margin was a victory in that fourth period for the Dragons, but the Red Devils have nothing to be ashamed of.
Yeah, especially coming off of a loss last season, 41-37 to the same team.
Yeah, you got to realize, too, this Silver Creek team won semi-state last year, and they fell in state to East Washington, I do believe. But, like we said, final score of the game, 69-62. Red Devils walk away with the victory. You've been listening to 98.5 WJHI LP Jeffersonville, your home of the Red Devil Network. I've been Blake Beans with Connor Seifrey. Connor, thank you for joining me. I can't wait to get you for the rest of the
pleasure.
season. Yeah. So, signing off from Johnson Arena, Connor Seifrey and Blake Beans. We hope you have a great night.